Welcome back to the Top Liberty Coins. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting topics in the world of rare American money, Top Liberty Coins, and especially the powerful and historic 1963 Liberty coin. If you are a collector, investor, or someone who just found an old coin in a drawer, this video could change the way you look at that small piece of metal forever, because some Liberty coins are worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but sometimes life-changing money. And today we are going deep into the truth, the history, the current market, and the real value behind the famous 1963 Liberty coin. When people hear Liberty coin, they usually think about classic American designs that feature Lady Liberty, a powerful symbol of freedom, strength, and opportunity. For decades, Liberty appeared on some of the most beautiful coins ever minted in the United States, including the Morgan dollar, the Peace dollar, and the Franklin half dollar. Even though the 1963 coin does not show the full standing Liberty design, it belongs to one of the most collected and respected series in American history, the Franklin half dollar. The 1963 was minted at the Denver Mint, and it was the final year of the Franklin series before it was replaced in 1964 by the Kennedy half dollar. That alone makes 1963 historically important because it marks the end of an era. The Franklin half dollar was first introduced in 1948 and designed by John R. Sinek. The coin features Benjamin Franklin on the front with the word Liberty clearly visible across the top, and the famous Liberty Bell on the back with a small eagle beside it. The word Liberty on this coin is bold, strong, and symbolic, which is why collectors often refer to it as a Liberty coin. Now let us talk numbers. The 1963 Franklin half dollar had a very high mintage. Over 67 million coins were produced. That means in normal circulated condition the coin is common and usually worth its silver value. Because this coin is made of 90% silver, its base value moves with the silver market. When silver prices rise, the value of this coin rises too. In average circulated condition, the 1963 is typically worth between $10 and $20 depending on silver prices. But this is where things get exciting, because condition is everything in coin collecting. In uncirculated mint state condition, the value jumps significantly. A 1963 graded MS-65 by professional grading services can sell for $30 to $50, but if you find a high-grade MS-66 or MS-67 with strong luster and sharp details, especially full bell lines on the Liberty Bell, the value can rise to several $100s. Some top population MS-67 full bell lines examples have sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions. However, the extremely high number you mentioned, $787,976.49, is not a standard market price for a normal 1963 Franklin half dollar. No verified public sale shows that value for this specific coin in normal condition, but in the rare coin world, unique error coins or one-of-a-kind specimens can bring shocking prices. For example, certain rare coins like the 1933 Double Eagle have sold for millions of dollars, and legendary rarities like the 1794 Flowing Hair dollar have broken auction records. So while a regular 1963 will not reach that extreme number, it is important to understand that rare varieties and condition rarities can always surprise the market. Let us talk about what makes a 1963 truly valuable. First, full original mint luster. The coin should shine with a bright cartwheel effect when tilted under light. Second, sharp strike details. Franklin's hair should be fully defined and the lines on the Liberty Bell must be complete. That is what collectors call full bell lines. This small detail can multiply the value dramatically. Third, no scratches, no cleaning, no damage. A cleaned coin can lose half its value instantly. Fourth, professional grading coins graded by PCGS or NGC usually sell for much higher prices because buyers trust certified quality. The historical importance of 1963 also adds emotional value. This was the last year before major change in American coinage. In 1964, silver would soon disappear from circulating dimes and quarters, and the Franklin series ended forever, replaced by the Kennedy design after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. So owning a 1963 means holding the final chapter of a classic American silver era. Many new collectors ignore the 1963 because of its large mintage, but experienced collectors understand something important: high mintage does not mean high-grade. Examples are easy to find. Many coins were stored in bags, causing marks and contact damage. Finding a perfect gem example today is far harder than people think. That is why top-graded coins can command premium prices. If you are searching your collection or buying online, here are quick tips. Always check the mint mark D located on the reverse near the Liberty Bell. Examine the bell lines carefully under magnification. Weigh the coin. It should Be approximately 12.5 grams because it contains 90% silver. Listen to the sound. A genuine silver coin has a distinct ringing tone when gently tapped, and never clean the coin even if it looks dirty. Cleaning reduces collector value dramatically. The market for silver coins continues to grow, especially during times of economic uncertainty. Investors turn to physical silver as a store of value, and classic Liberty-themed coins remain popular worldwide, while a normal circulated 1963 D may trade close to melt value. High-grade certified examples continue to break personal collection records at auctions. The dream of finding a hidden treasure keeps collectors searching through old rolls, bank boxes, and inherited collections every single day. Imagine opening a small box from your grandfather and discovering a brilliant uncirculated 1963 D with blazing luster and full bell lines. That moment of discovery is why coin collecting is not just about money, it is about history, art, and excitement. The story of liberty on American coins represents freedom, independence, and national pride. Every time you hold one, you are touching a piece of American heritage. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1963 D Liberty coin and its current market value, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because on Coins we explore rare finds, hidden treasures, and the truth behind valuable money. Remember, always check your change, study your coins carefully, and never underestimate the power of condition, because sometimes the smallest details can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary asset. And who knows, the next rare Liberty coin story could begin right in your own pocket. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep collecting with coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and misunderstood coins in American history, the legendary 1971 Liberty coin. Many collectors believe this coin is ordinary, but hidden in plain sight are rare varieties, historical secrets, and high-value examples that have shocked the market with unbelievable prices. If you have a 1971 Liberty coin in your pocket, jar, or old collection, you must watch this full video, because what looks like a simple old coin could actually be worth hundreds, thousands, or even close to extraordinary auction numbers depending on condition, rarity, and mint errors. The year 1971 was a turning point in United States coinage. It was the first year of the iconic Eisenhower dollar, a large dramatic coin that carried the bold profile of President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the front and a powerful eagle landing on the moon on the reverse, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission. This design symbolized American strength, space exploration, and national pride. The word Liberty stretched proudly across the top, making it one of the most recognizable Liberty coins of the modern era. Now many people search for 1971 Liberty dollar value online and sometimes see exaggerated claims of hundreds of thousands of dollars, like $78,797,648. Let me clarify something very important. While most 1971 Eisenhower dollars are common and affordable, there are rare high-grade specimens and special varieties that can reach very strong prices, especially in pristine mint state condition or unique mint errors. The 1971 Liberty coin was produced at multiple mint locations, Philadelphia and Denver. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, while Denver coins show a small D mint mark beneath Eisenhower's neck. Philadelphia struck over 47 million coins and Denver struck over 68 million coins, making them widely available in circulated grades. However, survival in perfect condition is where the story changes dramatically. Most 1971 coins were poorly struck with weak details, especially in the hair and the eagle feathers. Because of this, finding a sharply struck example in MS65, MS66 or higher is extremely difficult, and that is where collectors pay serious money. Professional grading services like Professional Coin Grading Service and Numismatic Guarantee Company have certified top population examples that have sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions. One of the most famous auction houses, Heritage Auctions, has recorded high-grade 1971 Eisenhower dollars selling for several thousand dollars depending on eye appeal and strike. There are also special 1971s versions minted in San Francisco. These include proof coins and 40% silver uncirculated versions. The silver composition alone makes them more desirable than the copper nickel-clad versions. The 1971s silver proof with deep cameo contrast and perfect surfaces can command impressive premiums, especially in PR69 or PR70 condition. Collectors look carefully at luster, strike, and contact marks because this large coin easily picks up scratches. Now let's talk about errors, because this is where values can surprise you. Some 1971 Liberty coins have dramatic mint errors such as clipped planchets, off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. A strong double die showing visible doubling in Liberty or In God We Trust can significantly increase value. Off-center examples, depending on percentage off-center, can sell for hundreds or even Thousands of dollars. Major error coins authenticated and graded by top services attract competitive bidding in auctions. Condition is everything. A circulated 1971 Eisenhower dollar may only be worth face value or slightly above, but an uncirculated brilliant example with strong eye appeal could be worth 20/50 or more. Silver versions can range much higher, especially in flawless proof grade. Some ultra-high grade coins have crossed four-figure territory due to registry set competition where collectors fight to own the finest known specimen. The history behind this coin also adds emotional and historical value. The design connects directly to the space race and American technological achievement. The reverse eagle design was adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, making it one of the few U.S. coins directly linked to a space mission. That connection increases collector interest worldwide beyond the Eisenhower dollar. Some people refer to 1971 Liberty coins, meaning older designs still circulating in that year, such as the Walking Liberty half dollar, though officially it ended earlier, or the Franklin half dollar, but by 1971 those series were no longer being produced. The true Liberty headline coin of 1971 is the Eisenhower dollar, with Liberty prominently displayed across the top of the obverse. If you believe you have a rare 1971 Liberty coin, here are quick tips. Check the mint mark. Look for silver composition. If it is an S mint version, examine the coin under magnification for doubling or unusual strike errors. Weigh the coin. Silver versions weigh slightly more than clad versions. Consider professional grading. If your coin looks nearly perfect with minimal marks, never clean your coin, because cleaning destroys collector value instantly. Market trends show steady demand for high-grade Eisenhower dollars, especially as more collectors appreciate large format coins from the modern era. While ordinary examples will not reach extreme numbers like $78,797,648, exceptional coins in extraordinary condition can absolutely reach strong four-figure prices and continue rising over time. The key is quality, rarity, and authentication. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1971 Liberty coin and its real market value, history, and hidden potential, make sure to subscribe to Coins, where we uncover rare treasures hidden in everyday change. Like, comment, and share this video with fellow collectors, because your next valuable discovery might already be in your hands. Keep searching, keep learning, and remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes that story is worth far more than its face value. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting and mysterious topics in the world of coin collecting: top Liberty coins, and especially the legendary 1973 Liberty coin that collectors are searching for across America and around the world. If you have ever looked at an old Liberty coin and wondered, could this be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, then this video is for you, because some Liberty coins have shocked the market with unbelievable prices, and today we are uncovering the history, the real current market value, and the truth behind claims like $78,797,647. Let's begin with the powerful story of Liberty on American coins. The word Liberty has been a symbol of freedom, strength, and independence in the United States since the 1700s. One of the most famous designs is the Walking Liberty half dollar, designed by Adolph A. Weinman, first released in 1916. This beautiful coin shows Lady Liberty walking toward the rising sun wrapped in the American flag. It is considered one of the most beautiful coins ever produced in U.S. history. Then we have the Morgan silver dollar, designed by George T. Morgan, featuring Lady Liberty with a crown of wheat and cotton representing unity between North and South. These classic Liberty coins from the 1800s and early 1900s can be worth thousands of dollars today, depending on condition, rarity, and mint mark. Now let's talk about 1973. When people say 1973 Liberty coin, they are usually referring to coins that still carry the word Liberty on them, because almost every modern U.S. coin includes the word Liberty. For example, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar, the 1973 Eisenhower dollar, and the 1973 Washington quarter all display Liberty. But are they worth nearly $78,797,647? The simple answer is no, not in normal condition. Regular 1973 coin found in circulation is usually worth face value or slightly above. However, the real excitement begins when we talk about rare varieties, errors, and high-grade mint state coins. In 1973, the United States Mint produced coins at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins which are specially struck for collectors. A 1973 S-proof Kennedy half dollar in perfect PR70 condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can sell for significantly more than face value, sometimes reaching hundreds or even over $1,000. Depending on demand, the 1973 Eisenhower dollar is another interesting piece, especially the silver-clad versions from San Francisco. The 1973's silver-proof Ike dollar in perfect condition has sold for several $1,000s at auction. High-grade MS-67 or MS-68 examples from Philadelphia or Denver can also bring strong prices because condition rarity matters more than mintage numbers in many modern coins. Now here is where things get exciting. Error coins. A 1973 coin with a dramatic mint error such as a double die off-center strike, broad strike, or wrong planchet error can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Depending on how rare and dramatic the mistake is, collectors pay big money for unique minting mistakes because each one tells a story of how the coin was accidentally created. Some rare Liberty coins from other years have reached unbelievable prices. For example, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel sold for millions of dollars, and the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar is one of the most expensive coins ever sold. While these are not 1973 coins, they show the power of rarity, history, and collector demand in determining value. When someone claims a 1973 Liberty coin is worth $78,797,647, it is important to understand that such a value would require an extremely rare unique mint error or possibly a one-of-a-kind experimental strike. There is no verified record of a standard 1973 circulation Liberty coin selling anywhere near that figure. The highest auction records for 1973 coins are typically in the thousands, not millions. So how do you know if your 1973 Liberty coin is valuable? First, check the mint mark. Look for SD or no mint mark. Examine the condition. Are there scratches, wear, or damaged coins in mint state with no circulation wear are worth far more than. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the date, lettering, and design for doubling or unusual features. Finally, consider professional grading. Sending your coin to PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade which directly impacts market value. The current market value for most 1973 quarters, dimes, and pennies is face value unless in uncirculated condition. A 1973 Washington quarter in MS-67 condition may sell for a few $100s. A 1973 proof quarter in deep cameo condition can also bring premium prices. The 1973 Lincoln penny, especially high-grade red examples graded MS-67 RD, can sell for over $1,000 at auction. But again, condition is everything. The coin collecting market changes based on demand, silver prices, collector trends, and auction excitement. Silver content coins like pre-1965 issues have intrinsic value due to silver, but 1973 circulation coins generally do not contain silver except special collector issues. The excitement around Liberty coins continues because Liberty represents more than money, it represents American heritage, art, and history. Holding a Liberty coin connects you to decades or even centuries of stories, wars, economic change, and cultural shifts. That emotional and historical value is why collectors are willing to pay strong prices for the best examples. If you believe you have a rare 1973 Liberty coin, do not clean it. Cleaning destroys value. Keep it in a safe holder and consider professional evaluation. Many coins that look ordinary at first glance have turned out to be hidden treasures simply because they were preserved in outstanding condition. So is a 1973 Liberty coin worth $78,797,647 in normal reality? No, but could a rare error, ultra-high grade, or unique discovery be worth thousands? Absolutely. The key is knowledge, research, and proper authentication. The world of Liberty coins is full of surprises, and every year new collectors enter the market hoping to find the next great rarity. That is why we love coins here on Coins, because every small piece of metal carries a powerful story. If you enjoyed this deep dive into top Liberty coins and the truth about 1973 values, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Coins for more incredible coin history, market updates, and hidden treasure discoveries. Keep checking your change, keep learning. And who knows, your next Liberty coin might just change your life. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting and mysterious coins ever talked about in American coin history, the 1976 Liberty coin, and why collectors around the world are searching for rare examples that could be worth life-changing money. When people hear the year 1976, they immediately think about American independence, because 1976 was the 200th anniversary of the United States, and to celebrate this historic moment, special bicentennial coins were released by the United States Mint. including coins with unique designs that were different from regular issues. The 1976 D coin with the Liberty theme is especially interesting because of its connection to the United States Mint and the patriotic redesign created for the celebration of the American bicentennial. Many collectors refer to these coins as Liberty coins because of the strong liberty symbolism that appears on U.S. coinage and the deep historical roots connected to American freedom. The 1976 D coin was minted in Denver, which is why it carries the D Mint mark, and the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins. But here is where things get interesting. Even though millions were made, not all 1976 D coins are the same. Some have rare mint errors, some were struck in special conditions, and some remain in near perfect uncirculated state, and those are the coins that can bring serious attention from collectors and investors. The most famous 1976 coin design is the bicentennial quarter, featuring a colonial drummer on the reverse and the dual date 1776 to 1976, and that drummer design was created by Jack L. Ahr, which makes it one of the most recognizable commemorative coin designs in modern American history. On the obverse side you still see George Washington along with the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust," making it a powerful combination of history, art and national pride. Now let us talk about value, because that is what excites most collectors. In circulated condition, a regular 1976 D bicentennial quarter is usually worth face value or slightly above it, but when we move into uncirculated condition, especially coins graded MS65, MS66 or even higher by professional grading services, the value can jump significantly. Some high-grade examples have sold for hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases with exceptional preservation or unique mint errors they can reach into the thousands of dollars. And when people mention numbers like $78,797,646, that is usually a rumor or exaggeration circulating online. But what is true is that certain rare error coins and top population graded coins from the bicentennial series have achieved impressive auction results, especially when certified by grading companies like Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company. Condition is everything in coin collecting, and a 1976 D Liberty themed bicentennial coin with full luster, no scratches, sharp strike and original mint shine can be worth many times more than a heavily circulated example. Collectors also search for double die errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets and coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, because those rare mistakes can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a treasure worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another important detail is that some 1976 bicentennial coins were struck in 40% silver for special collector sets. These were usually minted in San Francisco with an S mint mark. But understanding composition is critical, because silver content adds intrinsic metal value on top of collector demand. While the 1976 D version from Denver was primarily copper nickel clad, the history behind the Liberty concept on American coins goes much deeper. Liberty has appeared on U.S. coinage since the 18th century, long before the bicentennial era, and classic Liberty coins such as the Morgan dollar and walking Liberty half dollar are still highly valued today. The idea of liberty symbolizes freedom, independence and national identity, which is why collectors love coins carrying that theme. When you hold a 1976 D Liberty coin, you are holding a piece of American celebration history, a coin made during a year of national pride parades, fireworks and remembrance of 200 years of independence from Britain, and that emotional connection adds to its collectible appeal. Market trends for bicentennial coins have remained steady over the years, while common circulated pieces stay affordable. High-grade certified examples continue to climb in value, especially as more collectors look for modern coins in top condition. Population reports from grading services show that perfect or near-perfect examples are far scarcer than raw mintage numbers suggest, because many coins entered circulation and were used heavily during the late 1970s and 1980s. If you believe you have a high-quality 1976 D coin, examine it carefully under magnification. Look for strong details in Washington's hair, clean fields and a sharp drummer design on the reverse. Also check the edge for proper clad layers and weigh the coin to confirm it matches standard specifications. Serious collectors often store valuable coins in protective holders to preserve condition, because even small scratches can reduce value dramatically. Auctions held by major houses and online platforms have shown that certified bicentennial quarters in MS67 condition can command impressive prices far above face value, and while they may not reach tens of millions of dollars as some viral claims suggest, they can still be extremely Profitable finds in pocket change or inherited collections. The excitement of discovering a rare 1976 D Liberty coin keeps treasure hunters searching through rolls of quarters, bank boxes and old family jars, hoping to find that one pristine example that stands out from the rest. And that is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It combines history, art, metal and the possibility of unexpected wealth. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1976 D Liberty themed bicentennial coin and its current market value, history and potential worth, make sure to subscribe to Coins for more detailed explorations of rare and valuable coins from around the world, because your next coin could be hiding a story and a value far greater than you ever imagined. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting topics in the world of rare money, top Liberty coins, focusing especially on the powerful story of the 1980 Liberty coin, its history, its mystery and its current market value that has shocked collectors around the world. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about coins that carry the powerful symbol of freedom, Lady Liberty, a design that has represented the spirit of the United States for more than a century, from early classics like the Liberty Head nickel to the legendary Morgan dollar. Liberty has always been at the heart of American coinage. Collectors love Liberty coins not just for their silver and gold content, but for their history, rarity and the stories hidden inside every detail. Now let us focus on the year 1980. Many people think 1980 coins are common and ordinary, but serious collectors know that condition, rarity, mint errors and special strikes can turn an ordinary coin into a treasure worth thousands and sometimes even hundreds of thousands of dollars. In 1980, the United States Mint was producing circulating coins for daily use, and although there was no classic Liberty portrait circulating that year, the spirit of Liberty still lived on through commemorative themes, proof sets and special mint issues. The real secret behind high-value 1980 coins lies in grade and error coins graded MS67, MS68 or even higher by professional grading services can command unbelievable prices, especially if they are perfectly preserved with full luster, sharp strike and no marks. Imagine finding a 1980 coin in flawless condition hidden in an old collection or bankroll. That simple discovery could change everything, because top population coins often sell for thousands at auction. Some rare error coins from 1980, including off-center strikes, double dies and dramatic mint mistakes, have sold for strong five-figure prices. And when we talk about rare proof coins with deep cameo contrast, the price can climb even higher. Now let us talk about value, because this is what excites everyone. The number $78,797,645 sounds unbelievable, but in the world of rare coins, record-breaking prices are real. We have seen coins like the flowing hair dollar sell for over $10 million and the famous 1933 double eagle break world records at auction. So while a regular 1980 coin will not reach tens of millions, a unique error or top-graded specimen tied to historic significance could achieve extraordinary value. The coin market is driven by rarity, demand, condition and story. A coin with a unique background or limited survival can skyrocket in price almost overnight, especially when wealthy collectors compete in auctions. The history of Liberty coins begins in the 18th century, when the young nation wanted a symbol of independence. Lady Liberty became that symbol, appearing in many forms from flowing hair to capped bust to seated Liberty and later the Liberty Head design. Each generation redesigned Liberty to reflect the artistic style of its time, making Liberty coins a timeline of American art and politics. By 1980, the economy was facing inflation, silver prices had recently exploded and coin collecting was booming across America. Families were searching through pocket change hoping to find hidden treasure. Coin shows were packed and price guides were selling fast. This environment created a strong collector base that still influences the market today. When evaluating a 1980 Liberty-related coin or any Liberty design, experts look at luster, strike, surface preservation, eye appeal and mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia, Denver or San Francisco can carry different values depending on mintage numbers and survival rates. Proof coins struck in San Francisco often feature mirror-like fields and frosted devices, which increase desirability, especially in ultra-high grades. Collectors must also beware of cleaning, because even a rare coin loses significant value if improperly cleaned. Original surfaces are everything. In the numismatic world, auction houses have proven again and again that top-quality examples bring record prices when two determined bidders want the same coin. Logic disappears and history is made. That is how rare Liberty coins have reached multi-million-dollar levels. The lesson here is simple: never ignore older coins, especially those in high grade or with unusual features. A 1980 issue might seem modern, but 40-plus years have passed and pristine examples are becoming harder to find every Year as time goes on, survival numbers drop, making gem condition coins more valuable for viewers of coins. This is your opportunity. Start checking your collections, look at mint marks, study grading standards, and learn about error varieties. Knowledge is power in the coin market. The difference between a $1 coin and a $1,000 coin can be a tiny detail visible only under magnification. Imagine discovering a rare double die from 1980 or a dramatic off-center strike in near-perfect condition. That excitement is what drives collectors worldwide. The story of liberty is the story of freedom, ambition, and opportunity, and in the coin world it is also the story of hidden wealth. Some Liberty coins have turned ordinary people into instant success stories because they paid attention to details others ignored. So as you continue your journey in coin collecting, remember that history, condition, rarity, and demand create value. The market changes, but true quality always wins. Keep learning, keep searching, and never underestimate the coins in your pocket, because the next record-breaking Liberty coin discovery could be yours. Stay tuned to Coins for more deep research, rare coin secrets, market updates, and unbelievable auction stories where small metal discs become life-changing treasures. Today we are diving into one of the most searched and most talked about coins in the world of collecting, the legendary 1989 Liberty coin, a coin that many people believe could be worth a fortune, and some even claim values like $787,976.44. But what is the real story? What is the real history? And what is the real market value? Let's uncover everything in detail and separate facts from myths in a powerful journey through history, rarity, demand, and true collector value. When people say Liberty coin, they usually refer to United States coins that carry the word Liberty on them, and in 1989 the most common Liberty design in circulation was the Lincoln cent, officially known as the Lincoln cent. The 1989 Liberty coin specifically refers to the 1989 penny minted in Denver, which carries the small d mint mark under the date, and this mint mark tells us it was struck at the Denver Mint. Now here is something very important. In 1989 the Denver Mint produced billions of pennies, yes billions, which means the regular 1989 D penny is not rare in circulated condition. Most of these coins you find in pocket change are worth exactly 1 cent, but here is where the excitement begins, because collectors are not just looking for normal coins, they are searching for errors, high grades, rare varieties, and coins in perfect mint state condition. A normal 1989 D penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent to maybe 10 cents in uncirculated condition. It might sell for $1 to $3 depending on its shine and preservation. But when we talk about high-grade coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services, that is where prices can climb significantly. Some superb gem examples have sold for over $100, and in extremely rare cases even more depending on auction demand. However, claims of $787,000 are not supported by any verified auction records for a standard 1989 D Lincoln cent. So where do these big numbers come from? Sometimes online listings show unrealistic asking prices, but asking price is not the same as sold price. The true market value of any coin depends on confirmed auction sales, collector demand, condition, rarity, and authentication. The history of the Liberty design itself goes back much further than 1989. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, and it was designed by Victor David Brenner. It became one of the most iconic coins in American history because it was the first regular circulating U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. By 1989 the reverse still featured the Lincoln Memorial design, which had been in use since 1959, and this version is officially called the Lincoln Memorial cent. So when collectors talk about the 1989 D Liberty coin, they are really discussing a modern era Lincoln Memorial cent from the Denver Mint, made primarily of copper-plated zinc, because starting in 1982 the composition changed from mostly copper to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. That composition change means that some rare transition errors exist from 1982, but by 1989 production was standardized, so most coins are very common. But here is where things get interesting. Error coins. Some 1989 D pennies have been discovered with double die errors, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or other minting mistakes. These error coins can be worth significantly more than face value, depending on how dramatic and verified the error is. A strong double die or major off-center example could bring $50, $100, or even several $100s in extreme cases. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A coin that has never been circulated and still has full red luster is called a red coin by grading standards, and collectors pay premium prices for bright red examples, especially if graded by professional services. Coins that turn brown or show wear lose much of that premium. If someone claims their 1989 D Liberty coin is worth hundreds of thousands, the first thing to check is professional grading, authentication, and confirmed auction history. Without those three factors, such a high valuation is almost certainly unrealistic. Still, that does not mean your 1989 D penny cannot be valuable, because in top population grades the competition among collectors can drive prices much higher than most people expect, and that is what makes coin collecting exciting. Every coin tells a story, and every coin has potential depending on condition, rarity, and demand. The coin market is influenced by supply, demand, collector interest, and historical importance. When millions or billions of coins exist, rarity becomes the main factor separating common from valuable. For 1989 D pennies, rarity is only found in exceptional condition or special error varieties, not in normal circulated examples. If you want to check your coin, start by examining the date and mint mark under magnification. Look for doubling, unusual spacing, off-center alignment, or unusual thickness. Weigh the coin to ensure it matches the expected weight of approximately 2.5 grams for a copper-plated zinc cent. Also examine the color, because bright original red surfaces are more desirable than dark brown circulated ones. If your coin looks flawless with no scratches and full mint luster, you might consider submitting it to a grading company for authentication, because certified high-grade coins bring stronger prices at auction. The dream of finding a coin worth nearly $800,000 is powerful, and it keeps treasure hunters searching through pocket change every day. But knowledge is your greatest tool. Understanding real market data helps you avoid unrealistic expectations and focus on genuine opportunities. The 1989 D Liberty coin is a great educational example, because it shows how billions minted does not mean zero value, but it also shows how condition, rarity, and errors determine price, not rumors, not online hype, and not random listings. If you love coins, keep searching, keep learning, and keep examining every detail, because sometimes the smallest minting mistake can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's prize. Thank you for watching Coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 D Liberty coin current market value, history, and truth behind the big price claims, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because in the next episode we will explore more hidden treasures that might be sitting in your pocket right now.